Tesla is issued a recall, receives a sizable tax credit, begins hiring at the solar Gigafactory, and researchers may have found a breakthrough in the realm of supercapacitors. Here are your Tesla tidbits for December 7th, 2016. Teslarati reports today that we've got an issue with some of the charging adapters available for the UMC. Tesla has recalled about 7,000 of them after two reports in November of melted plastic around the NEMA 1430 adapter. The melted plastic was the full extent of the damage in both cases, but nonetheless, Tesla erred on the side of caution and issued the recall. The affected adapters are the NEMA 1430, 1030, and 650 adapters. Tesla is telling customers not to use the 1430 adapter until replacements are received. The 1030 and 650 adapters were included in the recall due to a similar design as the 1430, but have not been reported as malfunctioning, and Tesla does not yet advise against using these adapters in the meantime while awaiting the replacement. Another important detail to note, none of the adapters included with the UMC that comes with the car have been recalled at this time. The adapters affected had to be individually purchased so far. Shipping is expected to begin in the next few weeks, so if you've got the 1430 adapter, play it safe and make sure you get your replacement. Tesla takes a lot of flack and is said to need government subsidies to survive, while in reality, the company benefits very little from said subsidies. Electrek reports that Tesla has just been given the go-ahead to pick up one of those small boosts. The deal that brought the OG Gigafactory to Sparks, Nevada came with a $1.3 billion tax benefit to Tesla, but only if it met some specific criteria related to dollars invested and number of jobs created for Nevada residents. Thus far, the company has enjoyed very little of this benefit and is gradually earning it as time goes on. An independent audit for April 1st to June 30th has confirmed their eligibility, and the company will pick up a cool $8 million in tax credits for their trouble. Now, really, it's just a drop in the bucket, as the report by the auditor shows that the company has already invested $450 million in the facility, meaning that this $8 million tax credit is less than 2% of the company's overall investment. Tesla disclosed in its third quarter earnings that this number has now reached $608.4 million at the end of the quarter. I guess every bit helps, though, and here's hoping that Tesla begins to get some bigger chunks of that $1.3 billion pie. Despite the scandal in paying construction workers at the new Gigafactory for the solar side of the business that I brought you last month, Electrek is reporting that the factory itself is beginning to hire workers. Tesla has made a deal with the state of New York to provide 1,400 jobs at the factory at a minimum. Several information sessions across the local area have been set up throughout the month to bring info to folks looking to nab a job at the newest Gigafactory. Finally, the future of EV battery technology may not just be the voodoo that Tesla wields. Researchers from the University of Surrey and the University of Bristol, along with a private company known as Augmented Optics, may have solved some problems by utilizing supercapacitors. The upside to the technology is that it charges super quick, but the other side of the coin is that it doesn't have the capacity of a traditional lithium-ion battery. The discovery by the team has unlocked the ability of supercapacitors to become 1,000 to 10,000 times more powerful than a normal lithium-ion battery. They hope to have a working prototype by this spring. Finding a way to marry the supercapacitor to a standard lithium-ion battery might be the key to super-fast charging and range all at once. Good luck to everyone researching battery tech, as the future depends a lot on you guys. Check out the links to today's full stories in the show description. If you get some value out of the show, please consider supporting me at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. If you can spare even $0.25 a month, it would be most appreciated. And speaking of patrons, John Walthour is no longer alone at the $10 plus super patron level. Drew Schuyler generously decided to join him today. Thanks so much, Drew, and welcome aboard. As usual, though, if you have no spare coin, it's no big deal. You can still support the show for free through positive reviews on the media services where you find the show, and by spreading word of the show to other Tesla lovers. If you have feedback for the show, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits. The newest Twitter poll is up discussing how you'd like me to handle slow news days. So far, it's a split vote between just picking the best available story and simply finding a relevant topic to do a blurb on, regardless of whether it's considered fresh news. It's open another 6 days, so be sure to check it out and give your opinion. Again, a reminder to my patrons and those about to become patrons, I plan to enable instant billing at the end of this week on the 9th. If you're not sure what that is, check it out at the end of episode 132 where I lay it out. That's it for today. I'll see you back here again tomorrow. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.